All right, today we've got Chapter 8, Section 4, the area of the triangle. We are going to take 1/2 base times height and expand it using trigonometry. Super exciting. A little bit different area formula. We've been hanging on to the area formula for, I don't know, since like 3rd grade. We've been doing area of a triangle, so this is the first time we've done anything different area of a triangle wise. So here it is. Our normal area is 1/2 base times height. They're calling it K because that's from the kindergarten. Just kidding, I don't know why they said K. Because it's so old school. Where B is the base and H is an altitude drawn to the base. And remember, the altitude meets at 90 degrees to the base. So this is what we used to do. Kind of looks like this, where we draw that altitude, but look what happens when we draw in that altitude. We take our oblique triangle and we make two what kind of triangles when we draw in that altitude? What kind of triangles do we make when we throw that altitude down? 2 right triangles, and now we go, beyond the 2 right triangles, trigonometry, we got this. We've been doing trigonometry for a couple of weeks now. So we're going to find the area of side angle side triangles. Please circle side angle side, because I can imagine a question coming up saying, when do we use the area formula? And we would say, of course, side angle side, because I circled it. All right, here are the different formulas for for the area of a triangle when we do not have the altitude h. So what we're doing is we're saying, I have this right triangle now. Boop, boop, boop. If I take the sine of C and multiply it by A and B, B is the height, or sorry, B is the base of your triangle, and we're going to substitute height in for A times the sine of C, because that's our definition. Then we can also find the area of the triangle. So similar formula to 1/2 base times height, and now we got a couple different players rolling in. The way I remember it, C is my angle, and then A and B are the sides that are adjacent to my angle. The one that's across from my angle doesn't get included in my area formula. Same thing with here. If I have A, which is this angle here, B and C, boom, boom, are the sides adjacent to my angle A. Or if I'm going B up here, then A and C, boom, boom, are the sides that are adjacent to my angle. So you always want to use the sides that are adjacent to whatever angle you have. 1/2 the product of 2 of its side times the sine of their included angle is equal to the area of a triangle. I love formulas. I love plugging and chugging. It's not a very elegant way of life, but I don't know why. Just in my being, I love it. Okay, so we're going to find the area K of the triangle for which A is 8, B is 6, and C is 30 degrees. My recommendation, even if you're like, awesome, put this in the formula, whatever, I would draw a picture, because I love drawing pictures. All right, so 30 degrees is in between sides 6 and 8. A and B are unknown, and side C is unknown. We use the formula K equals 1/2 AB sine C, or 1/2 8 times 6 times sine of 30 degrees. Once again, we are in degrees. We've been toggling back and forth between degrees and radians, so make sure your calculator mode is in the right mode so you can get that. Area is 12 square units. Okay, so now we are going to find the area of side triangles. please put a star next to side, 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 or circle or highlight so that we know what kind of triangles we're dealing with. So far in this area we did side, angle, side. Now we're doing side, side, side. The other cases, we'll have to do some solving first in order to get the proper items. Oh my goodness, look at this area formula. Okay, so K is equal to the square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C, where S is equal to 1/2 the sum of all the sides. S is equal to 1/2 the sum of all the sides, A plus B plus C. So if it'll make you feel better, you can draw a triangle and label the sides A, B, and C. Step number 1 for this formula is to find S, then plug it in. All right, find the area of a triangle whose sides are 3, 5, and 6. Here's our little area formula. Square root S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. And S is the sum of the sides. So we go 3 plus 5 plus 6. That's 8 plus 6, which is 14. 14 times 1/2 is 7. So step number 1, find S. Step number 2, plug it into the square root area formula. So we got 7 times 7 minus 3 times 7 minus 5 times 7 minus 6. All right, so we have 7 times 7 minus 3 times 7 minus 5 times 7 minus 6, which is 7 times 4 times 2 times 1. And that's square root of 56. And inside of 56, it is 4 times 14. The square root of 4 is 2, so the 2 comes out and the root 14 stays. Make sure you let me know if you have any questions on how to simplify radical expressions. So, because you're going to be asked on your assessments to answer in this way, and I want to make sure you guys are good with that. And that's it, guys. Yay!